If English sounds too fast for you, stop blaming your ears. In the next few minutes, you'll learn why your brain, not your ears, is the real key to understanding spoken English like a native speaker. Learning to understand spoken English is one of the biggest challenges for many English learners. A lot of people believe that native speakers talk too quickly, and because of this, they feel frustrated, discouraged, and sometimes even afraid to practice listening. They spend hours studying grammar rules, memorizing vocabulary lists, and completing exercises, yet they still struggle when they hear real English conversations. The truth is that listening is not only about hearing sounds. Listening is a skill that depends on how the brain processes information. When we understand this idea, learning English becomes much easier and more enjoyable. When I first started learning English, I felt confident because I could understand my teacher in class. The teacher spoke clearly, slowly, and carefully. Every sentence was easy to follow. I thought my English was improving quickly. However, everything changed when I listened to native speakers for the first time. I watched movies, listened to interviews, and tried to understand podcasts, but I could barely follow the conversation. The words seemed to run together, and I felt as if everyone was speaking a different language. I became disappointed and wondered if I would ever be able to understand English naturally.
One day, I met an experienced language teacher who had spent many years helping people improve their listening skills. She explained something very important to me. She said that most learners focus too much on individual words. When they listen, they try to catch every word, translate it into their native language, and then understand the sentence. This process is too slow. By the time the brain finishes thinking about one word, the speaker has already said several more. As a result, the listener falls behind and becomes confused. The teacher encouraged me to think about language differently. Instead of listening for individual words, she advised me to listen for groups of words that create one idea. These groups are often called chunks. For example, when someone says, "The young girl with long black hair is waiting for her friend," it is much easier to understand the sentence as two ideas, rather than many separate words. The first idea describes the person, and the second idea describes the action. When learners focus on meaning instead of individual vocabulary items, listening becomes smoother and more natural. Another lesson I learned was the importance of reading. Many people think listening practice should involve only audio, but reading plays a powerful role in developing listening skills. Reading helps learners recognize common sentence structures, understand how ideas are connected, and become familiar with frequently used expressions. When learners read regularly, their brains begin to recognize patterns automatically. Later, when they hear these same patterns in conversations, they can understand them much more quickly. The teacher also explained that English has a unique rhythm. Some words are stressed and pronounced clearly, while others are reduced and spoken very quickly. Native speakers do this naturally without even thinking about it. For example, phrases such as going to, want to, and have to are often shortened in everyday speech. Beginners may not recognize these forms at first, but with enough exposure, they become familiar and easy to understand. Learning the rhythm of English is just as important as learning vocabulary and grammar. One mistake many learners make is listening only to one type of English. They may watch videos from one country or listen only to one teacher. However, English is spoken all over the world, and every region has its own accent, pronunciation, and speaking style. American English, British English, Australian English, and many other varieties sound different, yet they all share the same basic structure. Listening to a variety of speakers helps learners become flexible and confident in different situations. Consistency is another key factor in improving listening skills. Many students practice for a few days and then stop when they do not see immediate results. Language learning does not work that way. The brain needs time to build new connections and develop stronger listening habits. Even 15 to 30 minutes of daily practice can produce significant improvements over several months. Small efforts repeated every day often create better results than long study sessions done only occasionally.
It is also important to choose materials that match your level. Some learners make the mistake of starting with very difficult movies or advanced academic lectures. This often leads to frustration and loss of motivation. A better approach is to begin with simple stories, beginner podcasts, short conversations, and educational videos designed for language learners. As listening skills improve, learners can gradually move to more challenging content. Confidence plays a major role in listening success. When learners become nervous, their brains focus on mistakes instead of understanding the message. Fear creates stress, and stress makes listening more difficult. Successful learners accept that they will not understand everything. They focus on the main ideas, continue listening, and trust that their understanding will improve with practice. Over time, their brains become better at predicting meaning and filling in missing information.
Technology has made language learning easier than ever before. Today, learners can access thousands of videos, podcasts, audiobooks, and online lessons from anywhere in the world. Subtitles, playback speed controls, and language learning applications provide additional support. By using these tools wisely, learners can create an effective daily listening routine that fits their schedule and learning goals. Perhaps the most important lesson is patience. Language learning is not a race. Some days progress feels fast, while other days it feels slow. This is completely normal. Every listening session trains the brain, even when improvement is not immediately visible. The key is to continue practicing, stay curious, and enjoy the learning process. In the end, becoming a strong English listener is not about having perfect ears. It is about training the brain to recognize patterns, understand rhythm, predict meaning, and stay focused on communication. With regular practice, confidence, and patience, anyone can improve their listening skills. What seems difficult today can become easy tomorrow. Every learner has the ability to succeed, and every small step forward brings them closer to understanding English naturally and confidently. Before you go, I have a challenge for you. Spend just 15 minutes listening to English every day for the next 30 days. Then come back and tell me how much you've improved. If you're serious about improving your English, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and join our growing community of English learners from around the world. Your English journey starts today. Let's learn together.